Okay, so with a new update, and actually I'm going to be doing 2 weeks in one, so I'm going to go over my 11th week, what I experienced during my 11th week, and also my 12th week appointment, which was this past Tuesday at the doctor and everything like that. So then the next video would be after I pass my full 13th week. So right now I'm gonna go over, like I said, what happened during my 11th week as opposed to what happened in my 12th week. Okay, so my 11th week of pregnancy, baby is growing, and I was experiencing a little bit of morning sickness, as well as I was sleeping a lot, pretty much a lot. That was about it. Didn't have any headaches or anything like that, but it was mainly like just a little bit of morning sickness, and also, like I said, sleeping a lot, like very, very tired. Now, if you do a lot of reading like me, I'm sure you all do, because when you're pregnant, you're just like, oh my God, what is going on? You want to be careful with what you read, because sometimes it can be a bit scary and things like that. So yeah, so got over that. But yeah, so reading that, pretty much you want to stay hydrated. Definitely want to stay hydrated. Also, and you want to take your prenatal vitamins, as well as you want to eat a good balanced meal. So yeah, you want to do all of that. So yeah, that was pretty much it during the 11th week. Now my 12th week, which I just surpassed, and today actually I am 13 weeks. So I just went through the whole 12 weeks, and pretty much what I experienced was all of my nausea has disintegrated right now, which I'm very grateful for. And I wasn't really like sick, but it was just like, oh, I feel it coming, whatever. But I do notice that I have increased in my snacking and eating, which makes sense because your belly is about to grow. I mean, well, your belly is growing, but baby's getting bigger and things like that. What I can say is once you make it to I believe the 13th week, or after the 12th week or something like that. I believe the 13th week, you're pretty much in the second trimester. So I'm very grateful to have surpassed the first trimester, and now will be the beginning of when I get to experience kicks and all of that. Those fun things about pregnancy, right? And the water will probably maybe begin. So who knows? But in the meantime, pretty much what happened, went to my doctor, did the anatomy scan, and I'm sorry, no, that was last week. I mean, well, the week before that. So I had a 2-week checkup, which was when I was during my 12th week, and it was only because they wanted to confirm the date of birth, as well as yes, I'm pregnant, so yay. So we got that. We got the due date, which I will share with you as I get, as we go further along. But the baby is gonna be due in the fall, or summerish, probably summerish, fall. Yeah, But pretty much, check the baby's heartbeat, which is he or she is beating at approximately 160 beats per minute. So it's a pretty good a pretty good heartbeat, which I'm grateful for. Also, I do feel a little flutters, but nothing like where it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's the baby. So if you feel flutters, not sure if it's gas or if it's the baby moving, but I mean, well, the baby is not that big to like really move, but I feel flutters, so just know that I do feel flutters. They checked my weight. Pretty much now I'm pretty much at 110. But pretty much when you're still in the beginning of your pregnancy, you typically don't gain that much, but you want to have a healthy pregnancy, and everybody's body is different. So just because you may gain more than someone else doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. That's why we have doctors, that's why we have midwives. These are the people that are a part of our journey during our pregnancy. So if I may be at a different weight than you, that doesn't mean that something is wrong with me or something's wrong with you. So long as you're seeking your care and they say that everything's fine, then that means you're doing something right. So once again, I'm grateful that my pressure is down. I don't have any high blood pressure or anything like that. But because this is my 4th pregnancy, I am scheduled to see a specialist just to make sure that everything is fine since I'm going to be cut again. So if you are in the same boat where you're having, like if you are on your 3rd pregnancy and you're gonna have, you may end up having another child after your 3rd one, this is what happens. So your doctor may require you to see a specialist, and in my case I am. And when I researched it, apparently a lot of the times if you are onto your 4th plus pregnancy and you are going to have a C-section, they do require you to see a specialist just to make sure that you're healed. And just so you know, my youngest, she's 5. Yes, she just turned 5. So the new baby, they'll be about 5 or 6 years apart. Well, 5 years apart, but when the baby turns 1, she's gonna be 6. So yeah, but they'll be about 5 years apart. So that's good. Also, any news? So haven't told the kids yet, but now I can because I am technically now in the 2nd trimester. Also told my boss, so worked with that, and like I said, I'm at a great place in my life, as we're also career-wise. So we do have maternity leave. So grateful for that, and as I progress along, we'll see. I just hope to have a good pregnancy, a healthy pregnancy, and I hope that the baby is just, very healthy, and I know he or she is going to be loved no matter what. So I'm grateful for that. And this is, now I will do a belly shot. So now I am, like I said, I just finished my 12th week. So this is what my belly looks like. Oh, and you can't even see it. So just hold on. And actually now the belly is coming out a little bit. So this is me sideways. Yep, excuse that. Yep, so this is the ending of 12 weeks. Actually, yes, because I'm just starting my 13th week. But this is what it looks like at the end of my 12th week. And yay! So moving along. Also, I have done research in regards to some stretch marks cream. I can just tell you what I have been using, or what I am currently using, but I'm going to actually use something else once I purchase it. But I've been using Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula. Now, as far as what I can tell you about this is, it's greasy. Well, it keeps my belly moisturized. From what I've noticed, it does keep my belly moisturized. The smell is very strong, cocoa butter, of course. But I haven't seen any changes or I don't think it's doing a great job for me personally. So I'm going to try something else just to see if there's any difference. I have researched the product and it has really good reviews, like really great reviews, and I believe it's about 10 to 15 bucks, and I can find it at Target, but I can't remember the name. I did take a picture of it, so once I purchase that and I begin using it, I'll let you know how I feel. But pretty much I've been using this for about 2 months. Yeah, so since, no, I can't say 2 months, so since probably since my first video, so maybe about a month right now. Yeah, about a month. The only thing is that I only apply it once a day, typically after a shower and in the morning. So I only apply it once, but, and let me see what it says. It doesn't really say how many times you can apply it. I mean, I guess you can apply it more than once, but I apply it only once, but I don't know. I don't think it's doing a good job for me, for my body. Now, I have read that it worked really well for them, but in my case, it's not. So I'm gonna try a new product, and then I'll let you know about that. Now, as far as cravings, pretty much have. I have been wanting sandwiches. I mean, pretty much if I'm hungry, but sometimes I want something in particular, and it's like, oh my gosh, I want that. Like I wanted, I like fries, and I like Chick-fil-A fries. That's been something that I'm like, yes, give me those fries with the ketchup. So pretty much I've been eating that, and well, yeah, I've been buying that. Also nachos, but I like nachos, but I really enjoy them. And I still make guacamole, but it's not strong where it's like I need to make the guacamole. So when I do make I pretty much do eat it once a week. But it's a big difference from at the beginning, because I was eating the guacamole like every 2 to 3 days. Like I was going through those avocados and I was making it. I like to make them from scratch, from the avocados, as opposed to buying the guacamole. You know, you can manipulate it and make it your own flavor and all sorts of things. So that's what I've been doing. And yeah, so I like my I still like my tortilla chips and my salsa dip, and right now it's fries, but nothing too major, nothing. And like I said, I have wanted sandwiches, but I haven't I haven't really ventured out into sandwiches yet. I mean, I want them, but I haven't like actually pursued it to go and buy it, because you know, you have to be, also when you're pregnant, you have to be mindful of what you're eating. Just, you know, especially with all these recalls right now, you just want to be mindful with what you're putting into your body and everything. But once again, so just let me know. So the 2 questions for this week, are you craving anything different, and how do you feel to be out of you going into your second trimester? Also, what I have noticed is that my energy has picked up drastically, really, so that I can feel the difference. Also, one thing too is that I do get tired a little bit more, as far as, because I move a lot and I have stairs. I'm on the 2nd floor, so you want to make sure you have to stay well hydrated. Drink your water. Infuse your water, but make sure you get a lot of water intake. Well, do it, and make sure you take your pills. Hopefully you can find something that's not too rough on your stomach, and take it. I purchased gummy prenatals. The only thing is missing really is iron, and you do need iron. But I am going to be doing blood work so that they can test my iron level, and they'll let me know if I need to take any iron pills. But also, like I said, just make sure you're seeking your care. and hopefully you have a good doctor and you're in the best care where you know everything and you're well aware of your pregnancy. So take control of your pregnancy and just try to find out as much information as you can. So that is all. Thank you for for listening to me. This is what happened during my 11th week and 12th week of pregnancy. I look forward to speaking to you next week in regards to what happened during my 13th week. So we'll see what happens this week. All right. Thank you. Bye. And this is Another Side to Love, just so you know. Another Side to Love. See you next time. Ciao.